What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Third Age Reforged battle replay. Today I have the second game in the lore tournament that has been going on. Today I'm going to try to put a couple of them together, so we'll kind of speed through this, and I'm going to make some cuts as well so their battles aren't as long, but I can put multiple battles together on one YouTube video for you, so it'll be a little longer because I know you guys like longer videos, and my videos haven't been too long of recent. So yeah, so this replay is second Pink and Dragon or Donald Kingslayer. So Donald will be playing Lothlorien, and second Pink is Angmar. So we'll go ahead and kick off the army comps. Uh, he in his front line, well, he's obviously has the numbers. It's a good-looking army here. In his front line, he's got the Guardians of Karn-Dûm. No archers, as I can see, unless they are hidden. He's got some Angmar halberds, so he's packing the AP behind these guys, and then he's got some pikemen to secure that line. He's got one, two, three, four halberds and three pikemen, so he brought the whole shebang. And then some Angmar Marauders. Angmar Marauders. There we go. Your standard infantry for Angmar, I guess. They have 253 in a unit, so it's great numbers to bring. Some Witchrow Blackguards, like one of the best infantry units in the game. I'm sure that, well, his general's probably in these Witchrow Inquisitors. They are the heavyweights for Angmar. Witchrow Inquisitor, he's got the Cav. He's only brought one Cav unit. You can see Lothlorien has brought two, but he has two heavy hitter trolls. He's got the Trolls of Angmar. They also got a new facelift. Look at that. Some detail in there. They got some red eyes. Dry eyes. uh, then we have the Trolls of Gundabad. Also looking a little good. They have some yellow eyes. Yeah. I don't know what they're putting in their water. Then on his flank, he has some Snoggastalkers. So he might be wanting these Cav to think that, they're sitting pretty for a nice side charge, but then, they got the jabs right there. Going over to Donald's army. He's obviously playing Lothlorien. He has some Lothlorien mounted company. He has one unit of these heavy cav lance unit. He has some Edhiltirith archers, some basic archers. They are the lowest tier I think you can have. Then he has in front of them Lothlorien archers. So these guys are going to have to really pump their game out because they're going to need to get, I would say, 200 kills each, with considering the numbers. Same with those guys, even though it'd be a little harder. They're just gonna have to pick their targets really wisely. Some Lothlorien axes and spears in his main line. So, good spear unit. They have high armor. Lothlorien axes are AP, so it's a good 1-2 punch right there for his main line. Not a lot though. And some Sindar archers as well, some heavy hitter archers, and then he has the, gosh, I can't pronounce this. Methir Lasgalen? Who cares? It freaking elf names every time. I need to stop doing elf replays. These are a Jav unit. Uh, Very good Jav unit, and they turn into a spear and shield as well. And some, godly, Karis Guardian. We're just calling them Karis Guardians. The elite pike unit for, well, I guess they're a pike unit. But even when these guys get surrounded, they still hold way better than a normal pike unit would. Yeah, so that is pretty much. Oh, he's got some Galadriel Riders over here. Uh, I imagine his general is in here. No, where would his general be? There he is. He's in the Sindar Archers. So yeah, he's gonna have to put good use to these guys, and take some HP off some of these units, or hit just perfect targets with these guys. For the numbers factor. Gonna have to use them very smart. So yeah, we're gonna kick this off real fast and get to it. And which realm of Angmar looks like he is going full house rush. Very nice. It looks like he just highlighted it all and double clicked. That's awesome. So yeah, I guess these guys are going to be sitting back here pretty. And I would try to start getting some hits out with these. They got no archers back here. The only thing you have to worry about is the Snaga Stalkers. And, I mean, if you could get rid of these guys, is that 2 units? No, it might just be 1 unit. I mean, if you could get rid of that, then that's awesome. You don't really want to waste ammunition on these guys. Wait, no, these aren't jabs. Oh my gosh, I thought these the whole time were a jab unit. The skirmishers, or whatever they're called. Yeah, so I guess this is just kind of like a buffer, like a little speed bump. I thought the whole time they were jabs, unless there's something hidden out here. But yeah, I mean, I would go ahead and start using these guys and just picking off units, like all that you can, and getting these guys moving too, because it's a short window from here to there, and your archers for Lothlorien can only shoot so much before the enemy is already there. So he's gonna have to get really moving. And these guys are sitting out here pretty. The only unit you have to worry about is the Witch Realm Inquisitors, which you could shave off HP with the Galadriel Riders. Here's a wedge formation. I don't know if I would so much do a wedge formation. That's a bad charge. You need to get them out of there. Especially with these pikemen coming up and the Witch Realm Inquisitors at their back door.
If we continue like this,
I mean, it was still a decent charge for what it was, but golly, these things are slow. I think, oh, they're broken. What? My goodness, that was bad. Witch Realm Inquisitors taking a little arrow fire, but now all the arrow fire is coming in at the guards of Khardum. I would probably pick a different target and go after these Witch Realm pikemen. They do not have a shield bonus, and right now these archers are firing straight into their shields. It is doing some damage, but not what you needed to do, because, like I said, there is a short window. All it is doing is holding these guys up. It's not really killing a lot of them. Like right here would be a juicy target. There we go. That looked like some AP action going on.
if we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
These guys are in the front line. Man, I wish he had that cav now to get a nice charge off on that. But yeah, this flank over here is looking dire. Oh. The archers need to pull back. You need to get rid of all of their ammo. Yeah, and now it is too late. These guys might need to spread out a little bit more. The elves are higher skill. They won't have the number, but they're higher skill, so if you can spread out just a little bit, they could chew off a little bit more of that. These Sylvan Rangers back here doing work. Oh, look at that AP. Good grief. That is a good flank right there by some archers. Let's look in here. Are they going to get another volley? Where are they going? Oh, he's pulling them back. Ooh, that was a good target right there. Witch Realm Blackguard. He needs to get these guys on the flank or get them fighting, because they're just going to eventually get picked off. At a tier archer unit, breaking obviously against all this, and some Witch Realm Inquisitors. He has these Karis Guardians coming around on the side. That was a nice jab throw. But now the party is over, because the Trolls of Angmar came knocking in the door. Yeah, I mean, you see this big blob of troops right here? So second pink should have took, I'd say these, where are they, Marauders? Yeah, the Marauder unit. you could still pull them out now and just go behind these all the elves.
If we
So
continue like
it's
this, we will
these
smash
blobs, especially and even on Donald's side, these blobs are not doing it. They're just gonna sit here and not get too much done. Eventually, Angmar's gonna win, but because the numbers. But ooh, there is a nice jab throw with some arrows coming in. They're slowly getting picked apart, but here's gonna be a nasty backdoor charge. And they're not really doing too much. They're just sitting back here, kind of getting picked apart. Those Editirith archers came back. Ooh, that was a nice jab throw too, and that was a terrible charge. But now the trolls are coming in here. Trolls of Gundabad wrecking house. About to make a big gap in this line. When that happens, this flank is done. Well, actually, this flank is already over. And this is kind of, well, it's not the biggest waste of ammo in the world, but I'm guessing he would wish he had that cav unit still. Take out these guys instead of wasting ammunition on them. These Karis Guardians are doing work.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
That is nice. This is what he needs to do. He needs to pull out a unit and go behind them. And Lothlorien Axes kind of sitting over here and not doing much. They need to get to fighting. Percentage power is second pink has 44 and Donald has 51. Yeah, this is one thing you need to pay attention to when your units do this. You need to reorganize them and put them back in the fight.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Or send them over to that side. But yeah, here they go. Here's a nice flanking maneuver by second pink, getting in there. These guards, Karis Guardians, they are pretty much the only unit that really needs stopped. I would get these Gladiator Riders out away from these pikemen. I'm guessing they still had ammunition gone, or all their ammunition is gone. If these Les Galen jab throwers are out of ammunition, they need to go in. Ooh, look at that wreck. But here comes a nice flanking charge by Donald. That immediately breaks the Marauders. That is perfect. That's what the doctor ordered. Second pink doing a good job of clearing up this flank, but that is probably because these Witchron Blackguard are in here still with 56 in the unit. So that means these Witchron pikemen are going to need to get cleared up fast if Donald has a chance of stopping this horde. These guys still have ammunition. You might as well just put them really close. I wouldn't keep charging them in until they're out of ammo. So yeah, I guess the battle is going to be decided. I would say right here. This is where pretty much all the elite is. But yeah, the balance of power 72-69. So Donald has pulled it back. Second pink trying to circle these guys, but these Karis Guardians are no cheap work. What happened over here? These guys still going at it. Snaga Stalkers, 94 of them against 25 Editirith cheap archers. Yeah, it says defeat seems certain. It's just trash. Yeah, if these guys still have ammunition, I'd put them super close and just get free shots. These axes now getting surrounded by Cardoom, or Guardians of Cardoom. Yeah, Witchron Blackguard. Defeat seems certain. So yeah, this is the point where whoever wins this can send the rest of the units over to the other fight, and these Karis Guardians are doing work. There's 26 of them now. There's 29 or 51 Les Galen jab throwers. There's still 46. Blackguard, though. That's a big one. Lothlorien Axis says victory seems certain now. Ooh, which one? Eggmar. Or, why do I keep saying that? Eggmar Marauders are broken. So that is good work by Donald to make sure these guys stay broken. There's 82 of them left. I don't know if they'll come back, but hey, might as well try. You only got 5 horses left. And now, yep, see, they just came back. So yeah, you want these guys dead. I'd keep pulling them out and keep cycle charging them. Oh, Blackguard now, it says victory seems certain after cutting down, I guess, some of these Karst Guardians. There's only 10 of them. And these Lays Galen are not going to last against Witchbone Blackguard. But over on this flank now, it's kind of turning around. Something he needed something to flank these pikemen. Yeah, we'll kind of fast forward it here just a little bit till these flanks, till one flank gives in.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, percentage now 90 to 86. So second pink is winning by 4%. I don't know if I would have pulled them out like that. Especially since they're just walking. I don't know what these guys are doing. They just need to keep fighting. Yeah. Still 26 of these blackguards. Ah, both generals going at it. I'm glad I caught that. Wow, look at his face. He got blood all over it. Oh, where are you going? Oh, there he goes. He's dead. That general's like, someone else do it. Yeah, these guys are still fighting. We'll bump this back up to 2 speed because I'm going to end up putting another couple 1v1s on here from the Lord tournament. So I don't want this to just last all day. A good job here by second pink to flank around again. If you can flank around with your infantry, you do it no matter what, pretty much. Unless you got a pack of rangers sitting behind that flank, you flank around. Who's shooting those guys? So is that it? I guess that was it. Who's still in the fight? Here, I'll fast forward. Obviously, second pink is going to win this. There's still some unit out here. There we go. All right. So, yes, second pink only getting 1,100 kills, but Donald only brought 1,200, so it's not bad. He only had 18 men left, even though they routed. Very good cleanup. We'll look at the kills here. Trolls of Good and Bad getting 159. Witchbone Blackguard getting 146. They got pinned down really hard. They could have got more kills than that. But pretty standard kills across the board, except these halberds that went up against probably some archer unit. Yeah, that's pretty standard kills. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to move on to the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to the second battle. We're just going to get right into this. We have Thorn, and I don't know how to pronounce this name. I don't know. We're just going to call this player Rohan. So yeah, we'll start with Thorn's army comps. He has Rudar Marksman in the front. Some Troll Hunters. These guys are a very versatile unit. They are a jab. They can get in the shield wall. They are a spear unit. They cost less than the Berserker unit that you can bring. and they have more volleys as well. They have a pretty good amount of volleys. I need to look that up. But they are a very good unit, so if you have a chance to bring them, bring them. Sindelian Hunter's cheap archer unit as well. He's got some Herodian pikemen. These guys are the second tier pikemen, or the higher tier for Rudar. They have a shield and a little bit more armor than the Duman pikemen. Some Rudar clansmen, pretty cool. Or cool little they look like Vikings, like they remind me of Vikings in a way, or Gauls. I don't know. I should shut up. He's got some troll style axe throwers. Cheaper, you can get your money worth out of these. There's 158 axe throwers in this unit, so that's 158 AP axes that can get thrown at a unit and just destroy a unit. You have to use them right though. They have little to no armor, so they can get pretty chopped up really fast. He's got these ranger units. Like for any faction, a ranger unit's like a nuke with their body piercing. More 158 axe throwers. Someone do the math. That's a lot of axe throwers. He's got some more Rudar Clansmen, the other spear unit. So they're not the best. He's got 4 spear units. Not the best spear unit, but they hold their own. They're nothing like special. He's got some Coalfield Maidens, some axe thrower unit. And it looks like they are just carrying beat sticks. So yeah, nothing on the end of their sticks. Some Dumb and Spearmen. It's pretty much like fodder for Rudar. The Dumb and Pikemen, you have to keep these guys covered. It'd be good to keep them covered with these Dumb and Spearmen, because they have a shield, and you'd rather have these guys get hit with arrows than your Pikemen. And then the Black Wolves. So I still think these guys are 2 HP, AP, just a good unit. They will get chopped down pretty fast though by archer fire, just because they don't have that much armor. Then he's got some shield maidens, or not shield maidens, Coalfield maidens on his other flank, and they are also carrying beat sticks. Wait, I saw. No, that's just a spear. Yeah, it's a shame. They have they just give him beat sticks. I guess they can't afford real weapons. Yeah, let's start with Rohan's side. He's got some civilians. A great bumper for an army. If someone wants to charge, they can charge civilians. Some Westmark Marshals. Two-handed axe-wielding units. AP units is a great unit to have. Some more Westmark Marshals. He's got some Westmark Infantry. They aren't the best. More Westmark Infantry. Ridmark Axemen. Another two-handed axe unit. But I don't think these guys are AP. The Westmark Marshals are. These guys aren't. Let's see. He's brought a lot of cav. So Riders of the Fold. It's an archer unit. Eastmark Archers. And some more Eastmark Horse Archers. So he's got a lot of archers, which can be good against Rudar since they are lightly armored. Let's see. Eastmark, and Eastmark Riders. So these are all his light cav. I guess over there is all his missile cav. So yeah. In the back he has his Sons of Earl. And oh, I didn't check out these guys. Herodian Nobles. Yeah, these guys are legit. There's their general. It's a bad looking dude. He doesn't even care if his sword's sharp. It's like, whatever, dude. I'm going. Alright, we'll kick this off. Because we're going to try to do one more replay after this one. So, yeah, it looks like Rohan is just charging in without skirmishing too much. He looks like he doesn't have any foot archers. So, yeah, he does have all this missile cav over here. But they can get torn up pretty good if they get aimed at, and they're not in loose formation either. But luckily for Rohan, they are just shooting civilians in loose formation, which I would take that all day. If I had to get a unit shot, I would rather the civilians get shot. What is he doing? It looks like he's gonna try to make Rudar form up. Well, I don't know. These Westmark Marshals aren't going to do that well under arrow fire. They don't have a shield in front. It's on their back. I mean, it is a shield bonus, but it's not like a shield bonus like the Rudar Clansmen that have a shield in front. And so, yeah, that's not going to be a pretty sight, which is good job by Thorn for picking that out, putting both archer units, maybe all 3 archer units, tagging down just one. You can take it out pretty fast. You can see the bodies are starting to drop. Let's see, yeah, Rohan's got his archers over here aiming for Rudar Clansmen. I would rather pick the Coalfield Maidens out, so hopefully he switches his target. Doesn't go after a shield unit, he goes after an axe throwing unit. There we go. Arrows are starting to fly in. These bodies will start dropping. That is good. Needs to watch out though. He doesn't want to get tied up with some spearmen. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ooh, axe thrower unit 2. I think they were out of range though, so still some bodies dropping. But these Coalfield Maidens are dropping as well. Oh, he does have archers. What am I talking about? He's got Helmingas. I guess they were hidden in here with the infantry. Yeah, there we go. I would not do this though. He's got his infantry sitting in the front, just waiting to get pegged. I mean, I guess it's your gameplay, but Thorn right here is kind of doing the whole new box. Sorry, I'm not going light on everybody. This is a tournament and tournament play. This is not just a replay. Someone came in. So if you mess up, it is your fault. Just kidding. So yeah, it's a little bit of a new box going on. It's frowned upon in the Total War world, but sometimes you just have to do it. And I'm guessing he's doing that because he doesn't have that much cav. It is just archer fire though, and whatever this guy's name is that's playing Rohan, looks like he's not caring where he shoots. I think he has on auto fire. These Coalfield Maidens have routed. That's a good job of picking the nobles off, but he is also shooting the Dumb and Spearmen, which is kind of a waste because they're trash. But good job nonetheless. It's an even battle still. It's 12-9, so it's not like one person's just absolutely demolishing the other one right off the bat. And yeah, so here we go with the light cav. They are light cav, so it's not like they're gonna do a ton of damage. They're more likely to break faster. Rudar though has no archer units left. They got pretty, well, I say that, I thought they all got destroyed. Nope, they still got it, and they're aiming right in to this cheaper two-handed axe unit, which is a good bet. A lot of the other units, like this Westmark infantry, has a shield bonus. That wouldn't be the best one to go after, but here comes the clash. Pretty sure the Westmark Westmark Marshals will win this, but if they start getting some axes thrown in here, it's not going to be good. And, I mean, got these Dumb and Spearmen in here. If anything, I would just side charge these guys. It is cheap spearmen, so even though the rule of thumb is not to charge spearmen, who cares? They're blocking your way to all these free troops, so get them out of here. Yeah, that's I think Rohan sees that the pike unit might not be the best unit to go after, so he's just gonna go around. Make him move this pike unit or sit there and take it. These shield maidens, or Coalfield Maidens, not freaking shield maidens. They're kind of sitting here under archer fire. I'd get them out, but then again, he doesn't want to get these going to those. Yeah, these nobles are getting picked apart. Kind of an interesting battle here. He's gonna have to be careful though, because if he gets these Westmark spearmen in here too far, they will get picked apart. He's got these axe throwers, marksmen. Let's see, are these the troll hunters? Yep. So it's like a freaking shark when you play Rohan. You almost want the enemy to flank you, so you can use all of your throwing power. And here comes the troll hunters, throwing in a nasty volley. That's not the correct charge though. It's shield coalfield maidens. I keep freaking saying that. Versus spearmen, that's not gonna last. But now he has an opportunity to send some infantry over here and hit these pikes in the back. Yeah, that's what you don't want. You don't want your to come around a corner and get flanked, and then there's a nice hefty jab throwing unit. There we go. Still got these infantry sitting over here. If anything, I would just put these guys all the way around. Make Rudar move his line. I mean, he has his rangers here just doing work. Going after Westmark infantry. It's not a bad target since it's the only really clear shot he has that's not in loose formation. I would pick a little bit off that, and then I'd pick a little bit off these Sons of Earl, just to kind of lower that HP off them in case you have to face them. Now Rohan's just coming in here, pretty much doing whatever they want with their cav. These troll hunters though could have a nice juicy target right there. The Westmark spearmen are getting surrounded. It still says victory seems certain though. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're dumb and pikemen. New York Landsmen. There's nothing in there with a kick. There we go. So yeah, this flank is cleaned up. Now he's just gonna go charging in here with some black wolves. They're gonna chew these infantry up. Westmark marshals have came back from routing though. Yeah, this is Axe is going in there like crazy. He's gonna need the charge. He's gonna get a good charge off. He's gonna run in the spearmen. It'll be alright though. I mean, Sons of Earl are nasty. Drop that unit down to nothing. That's nice. That's a good play. That's an infantry unit coming in to clean up house. Gonna move in on these archers. He needs to get out of there though. He needs to use these. If he's gonna win, he's gonna need to use these Sons of Earl very aggressive. Even though he has all this light cav, in the right conditions, all this light cav will break. They're gonna get a good throw here.
They have lost half their men.
There we go. There we go. That's the right conditions. They just drop. Trying to take down their general right here. That'd be awesome if he could get his general. Oh, but there's a fresh unit of axes coming in. Troll hunters will do good work to those Sons of Earl. They're spear unit, so luckily Rudar got his general out of there. Over here on this flank though, not looking good once again for Rohan. They're going to come up with a more elite pike unit. You saw the other pike unit kind of clean it up. These guys will do a better job of that. And with two-handed axes that can't reach these pikemen, it's going to be just pokey all day. Nice flanking maneuver by the Westmark infantry. But yeah, Rohan needs to use this cav aggressive. And Rudar is kind of a good counter to Rohan because of all the spears and pikes and jabs and axe throwers that you can bring. It's like kind of like Rohan's worst nightmare. Yeah, it's a good play by Rohan here. Balance of power 66 to 58, so it's still not that bad. What are these Helmingas? Trying to beat these Coldfield Maidens. Victory seems certain for them. These Westmark infantry need to turn around. Ooh, I know what he was wanting to do. Thorn was wanting to take this ranger unit and destroy these Westmark infantry. I don't know, they might be... They're tying them up, though, with these axemen. Which might be saving them.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away.
There goes Rudar's general, which is not good. Rudar doesn't have the worst morale. It's not that bad. But, I mean, besides dwarves and elves, and I want to say Umbar, losing a general is kind of a big deal when a battle is pretty close. Well, right now it's 68 to 76. But with a few clicks, he could bounce that back. And he's going to need to stay. This is not what you want to do. You don't want to charge into stakes. Watch. If he pulls these guys out and sprints them, they're going to die. Now they're going to be stuck here a good while against the Black Wolves, which is not a unit you want to be stuck in with. It's a good attempt, but yeah, that's not what you want. And now he's going to pull them out, and they're going to run right in the stakes. Get thrown off. Was that the general? I feel like that was the general unit. Look at that, just doing a somersault. Oh, that's bad.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah. Yeah, just cleaning up right now. Balance of power is 82 to 70. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. We're gonna fast forward it here. Do some 6-speed. Watch the percentages go up. These troll hunters though, or axe throwers. Never mind. Axe thrower unit. Going in there. They're also not bad at melee. They don't have any armor, so they're not gonna last long. But you know, they're there in case you need to fill a line in, like that, and just quickly get rid of them. But now you got these pikemen coming in. It's game over. And it's 94 to 76. So yeah, that is the end. So good job to Thorn, beating Rohan and a guy's name I cannot pronounce. We will look at the army comps or battle stats real fast. For Rudar, the nobles only get 91. They kind of got pinned down a little bit, and or not pinned down, but they got targeted out. Or zoned in, whatever the word is. And let's see, Dunman Hunters. I think that's just a basic archer unit, right? The Rangers though, getting 202 kills. I think that is the most for Rudar, yeah. And then these axe throwers. See how you can work axe throwers? 198 and 103, and they're pretty cheap too for what they can do. Blackwood's getting 152. Let's see. Troll Hunters though get 146, but I mean, see, axe throwers and Troll Hunters getting around the same amount of kills, but Troll Hunters you can also use them to take down cav and things like that. So they are a versatile unit. So you pay what you get. So yeah, we will move on to the third and final battle, and yeah, stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the third battle I'm going to put up in this replay. So it is going to be Soph, or Alexa, as she goes by now, versus Starkiller. So we're gonna go through the armor comps. I'm glad that she's playing Umbar, because since the new hotfix came out, I haven't got a replay with Umbar in it. So yeah, she's got some Belagar archers, some cheaper archer unit, but they are nice because they have a little tiny shield which somehow protects them from dying, which I guess affects their stats in a way. Some oh my god. Abrar, Zium, Nabu, well, freak it, dude. Some second tier archers. So she's got some 2 units of these archers. Sorry guys, I'm not the best pronouncer. Some Numenorian shield guard. Very good elite shield unit. Some Corsair pikemen. So you gotta be careful with these guys. They have little to no armor, and they will get picked apart pretty fast. But some Abrazanian Nardu, whatever, dude. Freaking sword and board unit. Yeah, so sword and board unit, very elite. Some Numenorian shield guard as well. Man, she's got a lot of Numenorian shield guard. And yeah, some more. She got 2 units of each for the elite swordboard and shield. Some Naru Royal Guard. See, I can pronounce that one. The elite bow unit, they turn into a spear unit as well, so very versatile. Some Naru Sentinels. Says elite pike unit. Some Corsairs. You got those in the back just for filler, and some Numenorian Lancers, which I do not see Warlords of Umbar. Probably because she invested in other things, but she doesn't have very much cav, and we're gonna go over to Starkiller, who's has the cav. He's got some nomadic raiders in the front, 2 units of those with 2 units of nomadic light infantry. Not that bad. I think their attack is like 7, defense is 6, something like that. Which they only cost 350, so or 325, which isn't that bad at all. See, I'm more knowledgeable in Khan. I don't really play Umbar. Neurod Windblades, 2 HP. They are very good. Their charge is 10. Their speed, they're like one of the fastest cav in the game. They are light cav, 2 HP cav, with a nice charge bonus on them. Will eat cav for breakfast and can get nice charges. If you watch the, I think it's the last replay J Monster put up, you will see these guys. I was playing with them. I got really lucky and they got like 500 something kills. Behind them, he's got Neurod Footmen. They are a AP unit. 203 in a unit. You can bring 4 of these guys, and then the halberds, who are also AP. Pretty much anything purple for Khan is AP. You can bring 3 of these halberd units as well. He's got some Chief Vanguard, the most elite bow unit in the game, or not game, but for Khan. Yeah, they are very good and very good melee. The Neurod War Chief Retainers. These guys are one of the most elite infantry units in the game. Their price is at 1,300, so it's pretty much a bargain because every game they're going to get you around 2 to 250 kills, and that's even going up against decent stuff. So what I do is I always make sure these guys are fighting one of the first, because they will be one of the last units to stop fighting. So they are very good. Brotherhood of the Sword. I guess Starkiller is bringing these because of the inspiring value they bring. Just the same as the War Chiefs, if you put these guys on either side of your army, they will help inspire the morale of your troops. And they have good attack and defense values as well. Some more Neurod Footmen. Some Varric Horse Archers. Just a basic Horse Archer unit. Just basic. Some more Horse Archer units. And some Neurod Retainers. So he has 2 Neurod Retainers. They are not like the Windblades. They are way cheaper, way less in everything, and they will not hold up against elite cav. They will get chewed up, but they are good. They are a good, decent melee cav. They're just not made to hold up. And he's got Brotherhood of the Bow, which is a very good archer cav unit, and they are super fast. You can pull them out super fast. So if you wanted to keep charging back and forth with the Brotherhood of the Bow, not taking on like heavy tank units, but pretty much archer units and everything, they can rack up kills like crazy. So yeah, we'll go ahead and kick this off. And this is going to be the last battle that is going to be in this replay. There is a ton more replays to put up with the lore tournament. So I just thought, I just picked these in order to which they came. So these were pretty much the order of the tournament. Yeah, you got these guys firing? Nope, not yet. Yeah, I don't know how these Numenorian Lancers are gonna hold up against a archer unit and Neurod Retainers. Starkiller though being very aggressive with his cav, which can get him in trouble. These guys do not have the best morale. Most of the time they tend to break when they get cut down pretty fast and they have about 10 to 15 left. So Throwing them in like this, if they even get cut down to half a unit with all these troops around, they are going to break. And going after a heavy armored shield unit like this maybe not be the best option. Yeah, he needs to get these guys out because they're not going to hold up against the Numenorian Lancers. And these Neurad retainers are not really made to charge in like this, and it's a spear unit. So now oh my god. Now our Royal Guard is not a unit that you want to send Neurad retainers against. Same on this side, especially, oh my goodness, these Sentinels is a pike unit. Yeah, they're already broken. See, you get down to 30, run all these troops, they break. And yeah, these guys got 48 left. Yeah, any spear unit like that, yeah, stay away from. Now these guys are kind of sitting over here, it's getting picked. Get the Chief's Vanguard. Who are they going after? I think they're going after pikemen. I'd go after with the Chief's Vanguard these Sentinels. I am glad though that he is keeping back his Brotherhood. Who's he got over here? No, yeah, Neurad Windblades, right here. This is a unit that can crush lives. So if you save them for when the enemy doesn't have any cav, it's like free game. Neurad Lancers getting down to 46 without the archer volleys. So yeah, Starkiller doing good and bad in this battle, but going up against like that, that's not what you want. You're gonna lose more cav than lives you take, so it's not a very good trade. You are not the one. When you play Khan, you can fall into that trap of desperate time, and you feel like you have to keep charging and doing all this other garbage, but really it's really just waiting for the perfect opportunity. You don't have to keep charging units, especially like Neurad retainers. They go way better against cav than infantry, so just keep them attacking cav, and that's where they'll probably do the best. Now these Chief Vanguard are getting just sniped. I would pull these guys out. These Brotherhood of the Bow are down to 13, which is nasty. Yeah, Starkiller, he's kind of playing like he is, oh, excuse me, desperate. Which, yeah, I wouldn't, there's no need for that. I mean, Lexa is the one that doesn't have any cav, and if you use your archer cav correctly, then you could force her to come to you instead of this, because, and then especially like this, if your cav is all out, you really don't have an option but to go in because she has more archers than you do. So yeah, this is not looking the best for Starkiller off the bat. It is though 14 to 13, which is pretty lucky for Starkiller considering that he has lost 2 cav units, no 3, because these Brotherhood of the Bow just got picked apart. Now they're pretty much nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got picked apart by these Royal Guard archers. So yeah, it's tough pickings for Khan at the beginning of the game. Now these Numenorian Lancers, they're down to 28 though, and they just turned their back, which is not good, especially when you got cheap archer unit like this. Down to 27. So yeah, it's well, it's dead even right now. So we will see. I will say though that Umbar has the better infantry and way better morale. I know a lot of these units back here are pretty much locked morale, so they're not going anywhere. They will stay and fight for pretty much ever. And Khan's infantry, these pneumatic light infantry, about 500 of them, they will break pretty fast. these footmen, or the halberds will break, I think, before the footmen. It's funny how I know this. I've played with Khan so much, I just know the pattern. But yeah, it's that's why these war chiefs and Brotherhood of the Sword, which is, in my opinion, not that great, but you bring them for the inspiring value. This is not good as well. See, this is that desperate time I'm talking about. Charging Naru Royal Guard. Spear unit, cheap archer unit. I pray they don't have ammo left. And right now, I mean, if you still got ammo in your horse archers, and he isn't using his cav, there's no point in firing at these heavy armored units. The rule of thumb is use your horse archers on infantry when the enemy cav is dead. Like, it becomes way easier. You don't have to micro as much, and watch out for things like this. Like now, Lex is gonna chase the horse archers. Yeah, she just bait them. Now they're stuck in melee, and now they're gonna get pinned in the back. They're gonna break pretty fast. Yeah, they didn't lose a single one there. So yeah, we're gonna fast forward this real fast because this replay is already gonna be monster long. And it looks like, let's see. I hope he only brought 3 footmen and 2 halberds, so really he doesn't have much infantry at all. Huh. Yeah, see, and oops, sorry guys. This is the desperate time. You do not want to do this. You stick to your original plans, your strategy for when you're going to end the game. This is a unit that can crush lives, so to throw them in here, even though they're 2 HP, they're not that heavily armored. I think it's like 8. It's just, there's no point for it. You save them. Now they haven't even gotten a kill, and they're losing HP. So yeah, that's not what you want. So let's fast forward this till one army decides to move. Sorry for the long replay, guy. This is a long 1v1. So yeah, these guys are just going back and forth, getting their HP shaved off. And there's no point of that. Yeah, I guess they're down to 28, so I think they start out with 32. And all you're really doing is having these guys, oh my goodness, having these guys, hold on, was that pikeman? That was a really good charge on pikeman, but that's not the type of charge you want to do, and then they break. Oh my goodness, so yeah, now Khan is left with nothing to defend its borders, unless these 18 wind blades come back, but godly, that is just not good. Let's fast forward it some more. They came back again. That is a sign from God to say, get these Neurai wind blades back behind the enemy line. Soph still has cav, and this is what Soph was wanting to do. Even though there's only this many archers left, they are all out of ammunition. It is a numbers game, and nothing is standing here to stop it. Khan does have auxiliary units, but Starkiller did not bring them. And now these guys are just going to go ham. So now Starkiller is going to be playing catch up. Now he is forced to move forward. Anybody else moving forward? Another charge coming off. That's why you want to get rid of all your enemy cav before using the wind blades. Starkiller had his original plan. He was going to leave these Neurai wind blades back in the back, save them for the end game, because they will wreck lives when your enemy starts exposing their flanks and or puts the archers in the back lines. I mean, that's really when they excel. Or like right now, sending your Neurod Windblades out to take care of this chap, this Lance Cab would eat it up. So yeah, we're gonna keep fast forwarding this because it is a long 1v1. This sucker is long as heck. And now Starkiller is just kind of, he's pretty much losing numbers for no reason. Please don't. The archer fire coming in here against unprotected halberds. That's not good. Here we go. Sorry guys, I had to get a drink of water. Yeah, these guys, pneumatic light infantry are not going to last against these cheap Corsair pikemen. There's no reach on these guys, which would be perfect for the Neurod footmen to come in here and blast a hole. You can put these Neurod footmen in shield wall, so they are perfect. Doesn't seem like it, but they're perfect for going up against pikes. Put them in shield wall, blasting a hole through it, and they're good to go. But unfortunately for Khan, they have a whole nother unit of pike, so that's not gonna be good. Now Sofshi's gonna take it to him. Got these war chiefs in here. They are protected by the Neurod footmen and the Brotherhood of the Sword as well. That is a big blob. Yeah, what? So there's pretty much 3 big blobs. And now each of these 3 big blobs are free to pick off for the 10 Lance Cav left. So if he didn't move his Windblades, he would have had free reign to come up here and wreck lives. But that's how the story ends. Yeah, this is just a big kind of the battle of 3 clusters. Yeah, and when you form up, I think like with these footmen or pretty much any unit, these guys back here aren't doing anything, and there's enemy just standing around. So I mean, stretch this line out, not too far where it's super thin, but there we go. So yeah, I think he saw it, but that's nasty. Corsair Blackguards, I think they were hidden because I didn't see them. They're a very good jab unit, and they're gonna rip a hole in these guys. If these guys will eventually just die off. If I was Lexa, I would go after this Maj pit of elites. Even though it looks like she has it in the bag. I mean, these 10 cav units are gonna just get monster kills. Yeah, that's bad. Brotherhood of the Sword. Pretty cool looking unit. But now they're gonna get hit in the face with some Blackguard ammunition. Which if he was gonna move them like that, she's got 2 units of Blackguard. Gosh, Umbar's nasty. I don't know why people don't play with him more. Drops that unit down to like nothing. Over here, halberds are breaking. See, the halberds are gonna break faster than the footmen. But yeah, these guys are gonna break pretty fast. They are already shaken in the red, saying mayday, mayday. They are done for. These halberds broke too, but they came back. Time to charge them back in there. Go on. Yeah, there's no point in chasing cav when you're infantry, especially when someone like Lexa, who is very micro-intensive, can move your calves. So no point in even wasting the time. These war chiefs are... No, they still got 72 of them in there. They will take lives. They're not going to go down without a fight. But they're awesome if you can put them on a flank. Because a smart cav player isn't going to charge those guys. There goes the halberds. The footmen look like they are gone. So yeah, that pretty much, I mean, that's... Most of those war chiefs can pull out a miracle. 87 to 41. So yeah, this maybe wasn't the best replay to do, but hey, I wanted to be fair and use a replay or all the replays in the lore tournament as they came. So I was just trying to be fair to all, and then I wouldn't hear the end of it from some people saying, "Hey, you don't use my replays." So yeah, I'm using them. There goes the war chiefs. It's getting pinned apart. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty. So war chief retainers getting 124. I wish I could see how many kills Lexa got. Star Killer was the one that put the replay up, because if I can remember, Soph did not remember to save a tournament game that she won. That's funny. But yeah, so hopefully guys you enjoyed these 3 replays, and hopefully I can put some more of these tournament games. There is 32 people in this tournament, so there is a lot of games. So if I can keep stacking them all, let me know if you like this kind of concept of putting 3 together to help save time and edit and all that crap. And then that way it's a longer battle for you guys as well. So let me know how you like it, and yeah, we can go from there. So have a good one, guys, and stay tuned for next time.